Hey, what's up? This is Reed, and today I'm going to be talking about the Arlo Doorbell. And since it's come out recently, it hasn't received the best reviews. But just like any new product, there's going to be some bugs or some features they haven't implemented yet. But the Arlo Doorbell was really disappointing after all the hype and the potential that it had. There's only one feature that may be worth it for those Arlo users out there, which I'll talk about in a second. As you may have seen, I've recently compared a mounted camera versus a video doorbell using Arlo and Ring. And I got a lot of comments saying I should have used the Arlo Doorbell in the mix. So hopefully this review will fill in those missing pieces and kind of be part 2 of that video. But if you want to see more of the video comparisons of Arlo and Ring, go check out that other video. And for this video, I'm going to be comparing the Arlo Doorbell to the Ring 2 doorbell just for a reference. Alright, let's take a look at the Arlo Doorbell. It doesn't have video, which is a little disappointing, and you have to have an Arlo or an Arlo Pro or an Arlo Pro 2 camera and a base station. It's basically an accessory for an Arlo camera. It has 2 screws to install, so it's really easy, and it has a small, sleek design, which looks a lot better than the Ring 2, which is also wireless. The Ring 2 does have 1080p video, and it connects straight to your Wi-Fi, so you don't need a hub. The Ring 2 has 4 screws to install, so anyone can install either one of these doorbells. The Arlo Doorbell doesn't have a rechargeable battery. It requires 2 AA batteries that are supposed to last a year. It can connect to your mechanical chime, or it has a digital chime if you want to pay extra $50. It has a motion sensor, speaker, and a microphone, and it runs for $80. And the Ring doorbell has a rechargeable battery that's supposed to last 6 months. It also connects to your mechanical chime, and a digital chime for it is $30. It has a motion sensor, speaker, and microphone as well, and it costs $200. Let's see what happens when you ring each doorbell. They each make a sound and light up. The Ring doorbell is louder than the Arlo doorbell. Comparing the speed side by side on how fast they can notify your phone, we did this multiple times, and Ring doorbell always beat the Arlo Doorbell. It was faster at notifying your phone and pulling up the live feed. Sometimes Arlo wasn't so slow, but it still was never as fast as Ring. I really do like how Arlo notifies your phone that someone's at the door. It looks like someone's calling it, so you can answer it and it quickly pulls up the live view. Whereas Ring gives you a notification that you have to click on and then accept it in the app to talk to somebody. So this is the one feature I really do like about the Arlo Doorbell, is just being able to quickly answer it and talk to somebody, but there is still that delay to get that notification to your phone. I ran into a major issue with the Arlo Doorbell when I first started using it. Whenever the doorbell was pressed, the camera connected to the doorbell wouldn't record footage correctly. So I realized if I removed the camera from the doorbell and re-added it, then it would start working as you would expect it to. Even though the Arlo Doorbell is small, it does have a microphone and speaker, but the speaker is very quiet.
This is sound coming from the Arlo Doorbell.
I had the sound turned up to 100%, but even with that, the sound was like a small whisper. Like when cars would drive by, it would completely drown out the sound.
Oh, hey, salesman, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Arlo has messages that you can select once you answer the doorbell on your phone.
Hi there, you can leave the package outside. Thanks.
And there's a message that plays at the end, which can't be turned off if you don't answer the doorbell.
To leave a message, please press the doorbell again. Thank you.
You can only talk through the speaker on the doorbell if someone rings the doorbell. Otherwise, you have to use the speaker on the nearby camera. Also, the speaker on the Ring doorbell is louder than the Arlo Doorbell.
This is coming from the Ring doorbell.
Arlo Doorbell has motion detection, but I feel like it's completely unusable. You can't adjust the motion sensitivity, and if someone walks up to your door and they stand there for about 10 seconds, you'll receive multiple motion alerts from your doorbell. And the worst part, if you have motion detection on a camera nearby and on the doorbell, you'll receive 2 notifications. I guess if you're lonely and you like receiving notifications, then you'll enable this feature. Even though motion detection on Ring doorbells isn't great, at least you can change the motion sensitivity and which zones it picks up motion from. And a motion alert from a Ring doorbell will pull up the live view, and a motion alert from the Arlo Doorbell will pull up the list of Arlo cameras, so it's not ideal. Adjusting the notification on each of these doorbells is a major pain. Like if I'm home watching the kids and I'm taking a nap, if the kids are taking a nap, I can't temporarily snooze the doorbell from ringing, which kind of seems like an obvious feature you'd want with a smart doorbell. You can manually turn off the ring on each of these doorbells, but that's annoying to have to remember to turn back on. Who should get these doorbells? The Arlo Doorbell is an okay accessory for your Arlo camera on your front porch. Is it going to add more security to your home? No, because the motion detection on the Arlo Doorbell isn't that good. But if you want a smart doorbell that will call your phone in a convenient way to see who's at the door, then that's really the only option I can see picking up one of these Arlo doorbells. The Ring 2 is attractive because it's all wireless and there's no other devices required, but there is that extra monthly fee, which I'm not a big fan of, and that adds up fast. On a more personal note, you might have noticed I've taken off some time recently because I had a baby, or my wife had a baby. We had another daughter born on New Year's Day. It was really exciting. And this next year, I have a lot of goals set. I'm going to be cranking out the smart home content for you so you can make your home awesome. Thanks for all your support. And don't worry, you don't have to send diapers or baby gifts. You can just subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Next time on Smart Home Solver, how the Arlo Doorbell has an anti-salesman feature. The long delay causes the salesman to leave.